Why are schools closing in Southeast Europe due to demographic shifts? Imagine a country where the number of children in schools is shrinking so fast that entire classrooms are disappearing. That's happening right now in many parts of Southeast Europe. Schools are closing because fewer children are being born and more young people are leaving. This change is called a demographic shift, and it's reshaping how societies function. In countries like Greece, the birth rate has fallen below the level needed to keep the population steady. For example, Greece's fertility rate is about 1.3 children per woman, while the needed rate is 2.1. When fewer babies are born, there are fewer students to fill schools in the future. Over the last decade, Greece has seen a steady decline in young families, partly because of economic struggles. After the financial crisis that started in 2008, many young people moved abroad to find better jobs. This migration, often called brain drain, means fewer families with children stay behind. The impact on schools is clear. Many rural villages and small towns are losing their schools because they don't have enough students. Some schools need at least 15 children to stay open, but many fall below that number. For instance, Greece plans to close over 700 schools in the school year 2025 to 2026. Kids in these areas often have to travel long distances, sometimes up to 80 kilometers, to attend the nearest school. This makes daily life harder and can discourage parents from sending their children to school. This trend isn't just about education. It affects the whole society. When there are fewer young people, there are fewer workers in the future, which can slow down the economy. Older populations mean more people need social and health services, putting extra pressure on governments. Communities also lose their vibrancy, and local businesses struggle without young families around. To deal with this, governments are trying different solutions. Some are merging schools to save money, while others are improving transportation so children can travel easier. Some areas are experimenting with online learning or multi-grade classrooms to keep education accessible. But the core issue remains. Fewer children are being born, and more are leaving, which makes keeping schools open a big challenge. In the end, the closure of schools in Southeast Europe is a direct result of these long-term demographic changes. Falling birth rates, an aging population, and migration patterns all work together to reduce the number of children in schools. This shift is changing the fabric of society, making it necessary for countries to find new ways to support their communities and keep education alive despite these hurdles.